I'll say this once. We keep asking people, why are you this way? But that's not the right question. The real question is, what are you looking for? Who are you looking for? And I don't mean in a physical or romantic sense. I mean spiritually, beyond the flesh, beyond the surface. In John 4, Jesus meets a woman at the well. A Samaritan woman. Rejected, alone, thirsty. And he asks her, "Go, call your husband, and come hither." John 4 verse 16, KJV. She replies, "I have no husband." And Jesus says, "Thou hast well said. For thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou now hast is not thy husband." John 4 verses 17 to 18. Now pause. He wasn't asking to shame her. He already knew her story. What he was doing was calling her deeper. See, in Ephesians 5 verses 25 to 27, the Bible tells us that Christ is the bridegroom. And the church, that's us, is his bride. He came to cleanse her, to present her a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle. So when Jesus says to this woman, "Where is your husband?" he's not just talking about the man in her bed. He's pointing to something higher. He's asking, where's your covenant? Where's your spiritual covering? Where's the one your soul belongs to? Because just after that, he says, "Whosoever drinketh of this water shall thirst again. But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him shall never thirst, it shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life." John 4 verses 13 to 14. At first, she's skeptical. Wouldn't you be? A random man says he has water that will end all your thirst? But this wasn't just a man. This was the Messiah. The living water spoken of in Jeremiah 2 verse 13. "For my people have committed 2 evils, they have forsaken me the fountain of living waters." Jesus wasn't offering her a drink. He was offering her restoration. Redemption. Identity. He was showing her the path back to her true husband. Her father, her creator, her first love. As it says in Isaiah 54 verse 5. "For thy maker is thine husband, the Lord of hosts is his name." But to receive it, she had to let go of the temporary. Let go of the well that ran dry. Let go of the flesh. And trust in the Spirit. That's the same thing we see today. People walking around wearing labels. Searching in dry places. Drinking from empty wells. Trying to find peace in a place that offers none. And what do? We ask them, "Why are you doing this?" But we already know why. That question doesn't bring healing, it brings shame. The right question is, who are you looking for? What are you truly thirsty for? Because every lost soul isn't just acting out. They're searching. For love. For peace. For meaning. For home. I say this as someone who once identified as queer. If someone had simply asked me, "Who are you looking for?" I would have told them the truth. I was looking for meaning. And that identity became the thing I used to cope. It became the thing I used to belong. But that meaning, that identity, it was never in a label. It was never in the world. It was always in the living water. It was always in Jesus. So if you're reading this or hearing my voice, let this be your shift. Stop asking, "Why are they like this?" And start asking, what are they longing for? Who are they thirsting after? Because the answer is waiting at the well. And his name is Jesus. The only one who satisfies. The only one who restores. The only one who says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11 verse 28.